is John Koeshall from the Through the Fire Training Organization here at my gym in Tyler, Texas, the Metal Shop. In this part 3 on the Parry Riposte drill, or the double Koeshall cycle, we're going to be adding in a couple of other variables or a couple other related patterns, as I call them, and show you how you can weave those together with the base pattern. Again, the importance with energy drills is that you learn, or sensitivity drills, that you learn the pattern. There is a pattern there, some place that you can always come back to, so it's not just random craziness. There's a pattern, there's a point, there's an intentional training objective that we're trying to meet here. So what I want you to do is learn these extra patterns. The first one we're going to do is going to be called the wedge Koeshall cycle, and then we're going to do a wedge Koeshall cycle with the Seiko, the elbow, and then we're going to mix those two in with all the other variables that we showed you on the earlier 2 videos. Okay, so the big thing here is it should start to be random. You should be able to move in and out of these things fluidly and fluently, and your partner should be able to pick up what you're doing, and that is where the sensitivity part comes in, guys. You are learning to read the changes in pressure or the changes in direction of energy that your opponent is putting at you. At the same time, you're learning to feel for holes and areas of weakness in their defense as you learn to, again, go right through that defense like water crashes through a chain link fence. Should be very little, if any, resistance as you go in and around and through their resistance to your attack in the trapping range. So let's hit the mats, guys, show you these basic variables and how to put them all together and really enhance your Parry Riposte or double Koeshall cycle training methods. Okay, now let's look at a couple of other drills that are similar in nature, and I kind of lump them together in the same family. We're going to break them apart, and then at the end, Daniel and I will just free flow again a little bit and show you how that they just start to work together. Again, remember, all of these drills should flow completely fluidly and spontaneously into each other. You should be able to go from Lopsaw cycle into Hubud, Hubud into Parry Riposte into Harmonious Spring, back out to Chisao, etc., etc. You should be able to combine and mix them all together without any pause. So let's look at basic Parry Riposte again, or the double Koeshall cycle. These variations have to do primarily with my side of the drill. So from here, we added in a gunting. We made it rhythmic. We attacked the elbow from there. Now let's do it a different way. If I come here, sometimes I pull this down in Seiko destruction, I attack on the top, then I'm going to just shovel this out and replace on the high line here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here I can add a gunting, then smash here, then pull this out. For the drill's sake, I come back to here. In reality's sake, this might be here, or another variation, however else you might feel the flow at that moment. Again, for the drill, I want to just put that back up on top here. Sometimes then, I might come here, and instead of putting this here, right from here, I might come back and try to hack him in the neck. Daniel does this. I'm going to wedge it down, hit it down, come back and attack it on the same thing here. Sometimes I don't even want to come back down, and we just stay up in what we call the wedge Koeshall cycle. I'm wedging to his eyeball. For safety, we keep the fist here. Koeshall that out of the way, and then I feed him a backhand hack. He catches it on the center line. I wedge to the eyeball, come out on the other side, backhand hack. We would do sets of 50 or 100 here, keeping the rhythm going nice and tight. Daniel's side, for the feed, all he wants to do is catch it and be neutral. He doesn't want to press down, he doesn't want to press forward, just be neutral. Again, from here, if I feel like that line is covered, sometimes I'll duck back down and attack here, and then I can come back to the outside again. And it forces him to start to react to what I'm doing. Yeah. Boom, yes. And you just start to play, and again, you'll start to see how combative this can become. So okay, now you've seen how to put those patterns all together. I hope you saw and took note of some of the footwork. If you didn't, go back and look at it, because the angulation of the body and the positioning of the body will change depending on which of these drills you're using and which role in the drill you are playing with your partner. So pay particular close attention to those things. Again, try to mimic what we're doing as close as you can. However, I understand, and you need to understand, that these energy drills or sensitivity drills need to be done with an appropriate instructor, somebody who knows how they feel and can teach you through touch how to make these things work for you. You'll be able to do it on your own to a certain extent, but there will come a glass ceiling that you won't be able to get through until you actually feel it. And I've seen a lot of people who have watched videos or gone and read books and things and try to learn, and it's just not the same. I can't express that to you enough, and I'd be happy to show it to you if you haven't felt that before. So make sure that you find somebody that you can do this with, but don't let that stop you from training. Get in there and train. I use the analogy sometimes that some people don't want to do something and learn it wrong. Well, that's true. You can make mistakes, and those mistakes will have to be fixed eventually. Maybe, maybe not. But it's very similar to a tree. I want your tree to grow. We want you to mature. However, we might need to attach a strap and pull you a little bit straighter, and that's okay. We can do that. The most important thing is that you're getting out there, you're getting experience, you're spending time in the pattern, you're having fun, you're growing, and you're training.